Hello beautiful girlies and welcome back to my channel today. I'm Jessica Frapp & Peanut of Fraps and Frills. If you're not already subscribed, make sure you go ahead and tap that subscribe button so you never miss one of my videos. I post new girly videos every Sunday. I've been creating content over on Instagram for the last decade full of romanticized life and now romanticized motherhood now that we have our beautiful angel miracle baby girl. On Instagram is also where you'll keep up with my daily life on stories and all of the fun girly finds that I come across on a daily basis. So glad you decided to spend some of your day with me here today over on YouTube, where we take a deeper look into the feminine fashion that I love, all the frilly girly finds that I come across and love sharing with you, including the most darling baby outfits and the baby girl products that we've been loving throughout the first 9 months now of Juliana's life. I can't believe that I'm already talking about planning her 1-year-old birthday party. Where has the time gone? And with that, I guess let's go ahead and just dive right into today's topic. We are talking about the top 5 bestsellers of 2025. Now I know what you're thinking. It's definitely 2026. We're in March now. Better late than never, but believe it or not, there was a lot of data to sift through and a large year-end report that I was waiting on. Now that I've got all that good stuff for you guys pulled, I can go ahead and share the top 5 most loved and shopped by you baby items of 2025. It's no surprise to me that besides a few dresses and clothing pieces for Juliana, that the top 5 sellers of 2025 were all in the baby category, as last year we spent a ton of time just really preparing to bring home this beautiful miracle baby girl that was in the making for 4 years. So it's just really surreal to be living this life that I've always dreamed of. And yeah, let's just go ahead and get right into these top 5 most loved and shopped by you, because they're really good. And if you stick around to the end, I'm going to share the #1 best-selling product so far of 2026. And you guys already sold it out once when I shared it on Instagram, and I'm pretty sure it will probably happen again because it is that good. All right, girlies, so go ahead and grab your cup of coffee or maybe your glass of wine, cozy up, and let's just get right on into it. We're gonna kick it off with number 5. So this item is so affordable. I think it's under $40. It is the Target scalloped woven storage baskets that I use in Juliana's nursery. I have one that has all of her little stuffies in it in her bedroom that we play with on a regular basis. And then I also have 2 more on her bookcase, but I'm thinking about scooping up 2 more to also use for storage in her closet. As she gets older, she's gonna have like more shoes and more toys and dollies and things like that. So I feel like on the bottom area of her closet, where we currently have some clothes hanging, I could transfer that up to the taller racks and then let her have access to more of like her storybooks and her toys as she grows in the closet. So these are so affordable, they're amazing quality, and they make a really cute statement in the nursery. So they're just a really good overall piece of decor that is not only pretty, but it's practical because you can use it to store so many things. Like I already mentioned, we do have a lot of like her little cute stuffies or stuffed animals in the storage baskets. We have one just kind of like catty cornered where her really pretty dreamy canopy is, which by the way, I have a discount code for that canopy, so I'll have to include that in the description box below. And now would probably also be a really good time to share with you that everything in today's video is going to be linked to shop in the description box below for you. And if I do have a discount code available, that is also where you will find it. So we love how just darling and super cute and organized and pretty these really functional woven scalloped baskets make everything just fit right in the bookcase, and also just in her nursery in general, and then in the closet if I scoop 2 more up. I honestly can't believe that they're even still available. And one of my friends for my baby shower, if you're also coming up on a baby shower for a friend, she put all of the little gifts that she got us inside of one of the baskets. So one of the baskets that we have in there, we didn't even end up having to purchase because she got it for us, and she tied a cute little like pink bow on it, and we still have the bow on the basket. It's the one that holds her stuffed animals by the little canopy, and it just looks so dreamy and darling in there, and it's just a great way to keep everything, you know, kind of tucked away and organized, but still available for Juliana and I to easily grab and get out and play with. But she put all like the little cute gifts in there, and it was like a really pretty way to gift a baby shower gift, and is something now that I'm continuing to use. So I thought that was really clever, a cute idea. If you have a baby shower coming up, that would be such a great way to gift your shower gift in the basket. Okay, that brings us to number 4 on the list of the most shopped and loved baby products of 2025 by you. So these are so darling. They come in a set of, I believe, 6 knobs. They are the little Crate and Barrel gold bow knobs. Now these are in Juliana's closet, which we just are obsessed with how that space turned out. It is so dreamy. It was a very tiny space to work with, but with the vision that I had for it to be pretty and practical, California Closets really did not disappoint. They really brought my vision to life. Everything looks just tucked away and organized, very functional, but also just like very stylish, elegant, and pretty. And had I just gone with basic brass knobs, like I could have done that, and yes, would the closet still be pretty, but it just wouldn't be nearly as darling and special as it is with the little detail of the little brass bow knob that we added to the drawers in the closet. It's the little things like that, like when I talk about romanticizing motherhood and romanticizing life in general, whether it's a little coffee sleeve that brings a smile to your face when you're drinking your coffee in the morning to start the day, or the dress that you go to in your closet that it just makes you feel so feminine and confident, like you're floating on clouds when you walk in it. Whatever it is, like there are so many easy ways to romanticize your life. And on that note, my wheels are turning as I'm talking with you guys. I wonder, let me know in the comments if you'd like to see a video on my top tips on how you can romanticize everyday life for an overall more just aesthetically pleasing and joyful life. I would love to share those with you. Getting back to the point though, it's little things like these little bow knobs that really make an impact and a statement in her closet and make it, you know, Pinterest worthy, if you will. Absolutely beautiful. One of my most shopped posts and reposted pins on Pinterest as well. So very affordable, easy way to just really jazz up a space. On that note too, you could also, if you have a dresser that, let's say you find like on Facebook Marketplace and you repaint it, or you just want to switch out something, the knobs are such an easy place to really just like change the overall look and feel of a piece of furniture that you could have found like as a bargain on Facebook Marketplace. Or maybe it's just like store-bought and you want it to stand out and be a little different than everybody else's dresser. Well, like I said, pick up these bow knobs and swap them out on your dresser too, and see like how much fun it is every time now you have to open that drawer to get out a cute outfit or a diaper. Again, it's little things like that that make the diaper changes not so bad in the middle of the night. It's, you know, it's girlhood. It's pretty, so it's fun. Okay, so that brings me to number 3 on our list. The Nuna car seat stroller combo. We have it in pink, of course, because I'm a girl mama and clearly I'm biased to pink. If you're new around here, kind of vintage princess, Love Shack fancy vibes are definitely like, this is the brand, okay? We love some pink. So it was only fitting that God destined me to be a girl mama. And I'm assuming if you're here too, you probably own a piece from Love Shack Fancy, or you're a girl mom too, and you love the color pink. So fun fact though with the Nuna stroller, and I'll get into the reasons why we love it so much and why I think you guys loved it and shopped it so much last year as well. But if they're sold out of the color of the canopy of the Nuna that you would prefer, or it's a lot more expensive, you can actually just go on Nuna's website. You can order a replacement canopy in any of the colors that they sell, as long as it's in stock, of course, for just $40 and completely swap it out on your own. So let's say you find a pre-owned one on Facebook Marketplace that's much more affordable and it's the gray color, but you wanted the pink. Just go on Nuna's website, pay the $40 and swap it out once you get it in the mail. So thank me for that one later. Okay, but getting back to the Nuna and the reason why we love this thing so much. If you plan on doing any traveling within the first year of your baby's life, the Nuna is going to be such an essential stroller. And it goes well beyond travel as well, but I just want to start there with you. It is so easy to pop up and pop down and just gate check it. And then the beauty of it is when you get to your destination, if you're hopping in an Uber or you have, let's say, family or somebody picking you up from the airport, you can use the seatbelt to buckle it in as a car seat. So you don't need to rent a separate car seat or have a car seat base. It's really easy too, like if you have in-laws that help you out during the week like we do with Juliana and they don't have another car seat in their car, for us to just use the Nuna. They don't have to have a car seat base and they just use the seatbelt with the approved method that's on Nuna's website to buckle the car seat in and drive the 10 minutes home to their house with her. So really, like, I guess what I'm trying to say is the biggest selling point of the Nuna for us was convenience. Not only is it convenient and compact and easy to maneuver for travel, we brought it to Nantucket, we brought it to Florida, we brought it so many places. But just for everyday life, when you're a new mom, it can be quite overwhelming to have, like, there's this car seat, there's this stroller, there's just so many things to choose from. And when they're so teeny tiny, they really can stay in that car seat instead of having to get into like a separate stroller. And oftentimes they fall asleep in the car and you don't want to wake them. So instead of having to like go to your trunk and pop out a big stroller and put her, take her out of the car seat and put her into another seat, or pop that car seat out and attach that with another attachment, yada yada. Trust me, I've lived it, I've done it. I have the UPA, I've got the attachments, the Nuna, all the things. And what I found us constantly going back to for those first 6 months of her life was the Nuna. It is just so easy, especially if you're just meeting friends for lunch, or you want to take your baby to church with you, or out shopping on a leisurely stroll where it's not rough terrain. Like, it's hard to get in and out of the aisles in one of those larger jogging type strollers. Just trust me on this one. If you're having a baby, you want the Nuna for the first year. So that's that. It's like one of my highest recommended items to have, but it comes in at number 3 on the list today. Okay, number 2 on the list is the Love Shack Fancy Nuna Me Next stroller. Now, before you're like, hold on, Jess, we just talked about the Nuna and how amazing the Nuna is. Let me explain. So the Nuna is amazing, but they do grow out of it. So after that first year of life, or if you have a taller baby like we do, she's in the 75th percentile for height, she's getting pretty close to being done with the Nuna already at 9 months. So it was wonderful while it lasted. And if we still need to use it, we can use it. But now she's at a phase of her life where she's sitting up, she's aware, she wants to see what's around her. And the Nuna Me stroller has a seat that's already attached to it, and it is by far the easiest stroller to fold up and pop back up. It is so easy, and the wheels are larger, kind of similar to the UPA Vista, which makes it a lot more of a smooth ride. So if you're going down gravel or rockier roads, or in the city and you've got bumps and old brick roads and stuff like that, or if you're jogging on a trail or even just walking leisurely on a trail, this kind of stroller is going to be better for that. But pause for a second, because we got to talk about the real reason we all wanted this stroller. I was like, I don't know anything about the Nuna Me, but Love Shack Fancy just did a collaboration with Nuna and Pottery Barn Kids, and this stroller is pinked out. I mean, it's got the little rosette details, the baby pink, the bow embroidered on the canopy cover. I mean, it is just next level girlhood. So if you are all about the girly things, I mean, it's just, like I said, romanticizing motherhood. It's so fun. Oh my God. I knew when it came out that I had to have it. The other day we had her 9-month pediatrician appointment, and we walked in, and naturally I'm always wearing something pink. So is Juliana. She had her little pink bow in her hair, and we came in that stroller, and the girls were all just like, oh my goodness. You girls are goals. And now, don't get me wrong, I didn't get it for that reason, but it is just so fun to see people's reactions. Sometimes it's just it makes such a statement. And so if you are far from boring and you love fun things like that, like, yeah, this stroller is for you. It is just so girly and fun. It makes me so happy every time we use it. So besides like the style of it though, we do need to talk about the functionality. And like I said, I registered also for the Uppa Vista V3, and so we did get that, and it is a wonderful stroller. And I think if you're planning on having a second child, that is a big selling point for the Uppa, because you can add 2 seats to it and it doesn't get like wider, so like, I don't know, they're like staggered. For us, if you have been here for a while, you know that Juliana is truly our miracle baby, 4 years in the making. So I don't know that it's in the cards for us to have a second child. If it's God's plan and God's will, it will happen. But for now, I will say we are perfectly content as a family of 3 and just loving our life together as we settle into just being parents and motherhood for me. So anyways, the Uppa has its pros for if you're planning to expand your family. And especially too, if you're like a big jogger or you run like that, I could see why you'd still want to get the Uppa. But if that's not important to you, the Nuna wins every time. And I will tell you why. And it's for this one reason only. It is so easy to pop open and pop closed. If I'm in a parking lot and I'm in a rush and I'm busy, or you know, these days you have to be careful and very aware of your surroundings, I want to be able to get that car seat in and out as quick as possible. And I don't want to break my back doing it either. I will share a little video clip right here that I posted on my Instagram Reels that shows how easy it is to open and close it. And then also I did another video with how I organized my mom car. And so I will post that here as well, and put the links in the description box if you want to go back to my Instagram to watch them in full separately of this video, because it really does like show you how well it fits into the back of a large SUV and how easy it is to just like pop up and pop down. It is so easy, and it's also such a smooth ride, and the wheels aren't quite as big as the Uppa, so it's easier to maneuver as well. You can still extend the handlebar, so if you're taller you can make it longer, or if you're shorter you can make it short. I mean, it's got style, it's got grace, and it just makes me so happy. And it was like, it's one of my favorite purchases. Now, it did take a long time to come in. I like ordered it back in October, and if you follow on Instagram, you saw on stories, we were all like in a tizzy about this, because I decided to open up about my frustration that it was taking so long, because it didn't say it was a pre-order when we ordered it, and the order date just kept getting pushed back. And apparently I wasn't the only one. Like, all of y'all that had ordered through my link were like the same thing is happening to us, and we don't even know if we're ever gonna get this stroller. And we were so bummed, because I was like expecting to have it by Christmas. I mean, it came out in October, and that definitely didn't happen. But nevertheless, it did come in a few weeks after in the new year, and all is well and fine. But I swear it was so funny, because it was like we were all almost at the point where we were gonna cancel our orders because we had no more faith left that this was actually gonna ever arrive. And then all of a sudden it's like they understood the assignment, and they're like, we gotta get these strollers shipped out. And then all of a sudden all y'all started getting your order. I got my order, and since then I've ordered the matching Nuna Rava Love Shack Fancy car seat. She's like transitioning to that size car seat now, and the Cuddle Dough carrier, and it's so cute. It makes me so happy, and I kind of can't believe that it only came out in October, and I'd only shared it with you guys like through product collages, because I obviously didn't even have it yet, and it was still in the top 5 best-selling and most loved products by you in 2025. So clearly it was a huge win, and no regrets, 0 regrets. If you're on the fence, just do it. It's the best stroller ever, in my opinion, at this moment. Okay, and that brings us down to our #1 best seller of 2025. Any guesses? It was something in her nursery. Like I said, it was the most shopped post as well. It was the penny bookcase, and it is got little scalloped details, and I think I kind of know why y'all loved it so much. Here's my theory. It's $500, so while it is an investment, it's still an approachable price point, and it's not like spending $500 on a crib that she's gonna outgrow. This bookcase is going to be in her nursery for years to come. And we did a little something extra to it, of course, because there was no pink. It's like a really pretty kind of like creamy ivory white color. And I was like, that's just not gonna work. So we added this really pretty peel and stick wallpaper that I got off of Etsy. It's like a buffalo light pink check, so that it complemented the floral wallpaper that's all throughout her walls in her nursery. And then we used that same buffalo pink check peel and stick wallpaper in her closet, like in the background. So it kind of just like ties the two organizational systems in her nursery together and just gave it that something extra, because like I said, anyone can get the penny bookcase off of the website, but not everyone's gonna have it with like some cute wallpaper on the back. So I will link the wallpaper that we used on the back of it as well. It was very affordable, peel and stick, so it's completely removable. But you could also find your own wallpaper, whatever you want to do, and have fun with it. It was just so easy while you're putting it together to just like slap it on the back of it and you're good. But we love this bookcase so much. We just had so much fun styling it for Easter. We store a lot of her storybooks in the scalloped woven baskets on the bottom. And then I have a vintage piece from my childhood, which is the Peter Rabbit nightlight, sitting on one of the shelves. My parents saved that for me. I did just come across it on eBay, so I did include it in the link to shop for how we styled her bookcase. So that's all, like I said, in the description box below. But just love adding like the little like stuffed animals and the books on there. And then on the very top, we added the Petite Keep, I think it's the mini size trunk. It's a keepsake trunk, and I registered for that, and it was like the only thing that I think I opened at my baby shower that made me cry, because it was so special to me and I could just picture it in Juliana's nursery. It's embroidered with her name, so you could do like a monogram or a name. Great baby shower present or first birthday present, or just something to gift to yourself as a new mama or current mama. I love pieces that you can invest in that are timeless heirlooms that are not only pretty, but they're practical. So we have things in there like the little like hat that she wore at the hospital and her little socks, and just little like keepsake things like that that I'm continuing to stock up in that trunk and use to store, almost like a time capsule that she could have one day. But for now, it's like we have it open and sitting on the top of this bookcase, and it just looks so beautiful. But yeah, highly recommend the penny bookcase. It's gonna be in her nursery for many years, or I should say her bedroom, as she turns into a little girl, which is just crazy to think that that will be here just before we know it, it feels like. So yeah, we love it. That sums up the top 5 most shopped and loved baby products of 2025. And as promised, I did not want to leave you hanging any longer. I wanted to share the #1 best-selling baby product of 2026 with you. Like I mentioned, it sold out once. It will probably happen again, so definitely don't sleep on it. It is that good, and it is her wooden playpen that we have in our living room. Okay, first of all, I put this entire thing together by myself within like 20 minutes, and that says a lot because putting things together is not my forte at all. Like, I can't stand doing it. I'm really bad at it. But it was easy to put together, it's functional, and it's not a complete eyesore in our house. In fact, it's like a light wood color, which goes perfectly, like blends into the wood floor. And then we also got this really nice non-toxic soft play mat. It's like a blush pink. I've included that in the link as well to shop, and it fits perfectly. Now, this playpen comes in 2 different sizes, which we love. We went with the smaller size because that fit the space that we had actually quite perfectly. Another reason why we love it though is on 4 of the sides, it's got little toys, like little wooden toys that are colored. Of course, there's pink in there, and then there's blue, which goes with the rest of our home being very blue and white and grand millennial-ish. And she loves playing with everything on the sides. It definitely kind of like keeps her busy for a little bit. And then we have her toy baskets and other things in there that she can grab and play with, like her activity gym and all the fun things. But What I also love about how the toys are displayed on the side of the playpen is that there's 3 different levels. So if your baby's still at the stage where they're just laying on their belly, it's great incentive for them to learn to push up onto their belly and like play with the lower level. And then as they get older and grow and they're sitting, the middle row is like perfect height. And now Juliana is trying to grab and like stand up, and so that top part is going to be probably what she plays more with as she continues to develop and grow. And I just thought it's so pretty, it's so practical and functional. You can easily open and close the gate to step in and out of it. And the larger size, I believe you do have the flexibility to shape it more like an octagon shape or a large rectangle. So it's just, you know, depends on your space. So definitely measure ahead of time, but I can't recommend this thing enough. And clearly you guys have been loving it as well. So it's all linked to shop in the description box below. That about sums things up. It's no surprise to me again that the baby products were a huge part of 2025 as we prepared to have baby Juliana and prepared the space for her to be comfortable in at our home and continue to share all of the adorable darling outfits. And on that note, the second most popular and shopped category was definitely baby clothing. I do have a few favorite online baby clothing shops that I will link in the description box below, and I do have a discount code for most of them, so I'll also put that code there because they always come out with like the cutest things or the softest pajamas throughout every single season and holiday. I know we have Mother's Day coming up next, and I can't wait to get some more matching Mommy and Me pajamas for that too. So I have had so much fun with you girls today, just going through all of the beautiful and practical baby finds that you guys loved in 2025. Again, make sure you tap that subscribe button if you're not already subscribed. And if you enjoyed today's video, make sure you give it a thumbs up so I know to continue creating more videos like the one today. Otherwise though, I'm gonna finish this coffee and that's gonna be a wrap on today, and I can't wait to see you back here next Sunday. Thanks so much. Bye, girly.